As promised, I'm here to show you the second part of my how I make my music videos on my music channel video. Here I'm going to show you some of the AI image and video generators that I've tried and used, and some of the ones I like. And I don't have a lot of resources or a lot of money, so I can't go and use some of the fancy, more expensive ones. But I found one that I feel is reasonable. I can't use it much because you get a limited number of credits. And yeah, to make some of the better quality videos, you have to spend credits and you have to buy the credits with money. And that's an unfortunate thing. There are a couple of things out there that will generate video for free, but the video quality is absolutely awful. I may try to cover that, but I don't know if I want to, just because it's pretty bad. And I don't like to use those, and I don't think you'd like to use them either. So we're going to go with the song that we made in the first video, and I'm going to go with the last one that we made, the one that ended up being very long, but I think I'm going to cut it after the initial ending, because it has like a clear cutoff where it goes silent for a few seconds, and that's a great place just to end the song there. I'm not going to make it a 9-minute video because for some reason the song picks back up and keeps on going, which is great for like the extended cut, I guess. I don't know, but we're just gonna try to make it like a 2 to 2.5 minute video, however long the initial part of the song is. So here we go. Of course, it's about a gnome mage. He's trying to get a trade skill trophy when he runs into Boobly Diggs. That's been kind of an ongoing thing for me anyway, right? Boobly Diggs. So this is Venice AI. It is, I think, free to use for like a few generations per day, but it'll have a watermark and you won't have the benefit of all the features. So if you want it, you can get a membership. And unfortunately, just buying a subscription isn't enough. They also want you to purchase credits to use some of the higher end features. So it's not cheap, it's not free. And I'm sorry, I'll try to show a few free options, but as far as the video that I'm going to make, that if I want to actually get views and have people like it, I'm going to have to use Venice and use some of my credits. So let's try to write a prompt. I'll just type, I'll type in a few keywords first. EverQuest and okay, so this is the prompt I've come up with for now, and it's EverQuest and Dungeons and Dragons gnome wearing a black silk robes with silver embroidery. He's walking past the gates of a medieval city, which, yeah, kind of, that's good enough to explain Freeport, right? When he sees a pretty halfling woman in a medieval dress standing by a merchant cart. I'm trying to keep it simple because I know I'm going to have to add to it anyway. So here's another setting. If I want it to have more of an anime feel, I can go over here and anime, under image style. I want cinematic because that's basically the standard screen, and that's sort of the format that most of my videos are made in. If I want to hide the watermark, I would click this, right? So I want that on. Automatically enhance the prompt. I could do that if I want. I'll hit yes, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight and hit Control C. So what I'm doing is copying the prompt in case the AI butchers it beyond what I want to see. And once you have it, you just hit generate. Oh, I hate when it does this. So this image could potentially have been usable, although it's a little too cartoonish for my taste. And it's got this really lame looking border around the edge here. So what we might want to do is enhance the prompt a little more. So I'm just going to repaste it. I'm going to put, so what I added here is I wrote photorealistic, high resolution, depth of field, and ambient noise. These are things that can often enhance the quality of an image to look a little more realistic. So after that, let's see what happens. I might get rid of the whole anime thing and change it up. I might use hyperrealism instead, because that gives you a little more of a surreal. See, it's already gotten better, except it still has this funky bar on the top and on the bottom. But you see, it's much improved. That looks so much more like an actual Fezziwig, doesn't it? And what is that supposed to be? The halfling? That doesn't really look like a halfling, but we can also go over here. Let's try hyperrealism. That is something that it never really looks real. If you want real, you might go cinematic instead, but it gives kind of a weird cartoonish, I'll just have to do it, kind of a cartoonish realistic thing. You'll see what I mean. It's I don't know. It's hard for me to articulate into words. This is getting better. So you see what I mean? He's still cartoony, but he's more of a realistic cartoony. And you see how everything in the background is blurred. That's the depth of field at work, because what it does is it gives the illusion of, dimension and depth by blurring out the background and focusing on the thing in the foreground. So that's not bad. I might actually save that one, and I'm going to try it one more time. Okay, I think we found a winner here. I really like this one because he's not wearing a goofy hat. He has a hood on instead. And that's more the feel of something that I can get behind, and I could probably use some prompts to have this same character and just kind of put him in a few different situations so it looks uniform or consistent. So of course you hit this little download button anytime you want to download something. Once you've downloaded something, you can upload it later if you want to edit it a little bit, because there's an editing tool, but there's this edit image right here. So we're going to use this, and we're going to make a new prompt, and I'm going to say the main character talking to a pretty halfling woman, like up close. So that'll be like they're hanging out and chatting. All right, let's keep it simple. I don't know how well this is going to work. There is a setting here to keep in mind. You hit advanced. You want to make sure under aspect ratio that it either says auto or cinema. That way it's sticking with the current aspect ratio. I've accidentally ruined some images by having tall or something else selected. So having auto is kind of good, because then it just always goes with whatever aspect ratio the image already is in. So let's hit edit and see what we get. This is terrible because it makes the gnome look huge, like huge compared to her. And I mean, he's not much taller, but it's just sort of a weird thing. So let's try this again. We're going to go back to the original image and we're going to hit paste, and I'm going to add something. So I'm adding both characters are similar to in size and height, because you don't want to have one character completely looking huge compared to the other. This is a little bit better, although now the halfling is just so damn short. So let me, because halflings, I would almost bet to say that they are a little taller than a gnome, or at the very least the same height. The gnome is definitely not going to tower over her, you know? So I adjusted my prompt only slightly. I said they're a similar size and about the same height. And again, it's making the woman tiny in comparison, and it's really starting to irritate me. Thankfully, this isn't using any credits, so I'm not being completely robbed right now. But this is an ongoing issue and problem when using AI. I have not mastered or perfected prompts that are foolproof. I don't know if there are prompts that are foolproof. What I might try to say is that the woman is slightly taller than the guy. Similar in size, with the woman being slightly taller than the gnome. And of course, I'm misspelling gnome. All right, let's try it one more time. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I'm going to have any luck. I think I'm going to have to start over because this doesn't look right. What I can try to do is stick with this, but then make a new prompt. Make the male gnome smaller than the... So let's see if this works. I'm just typing in to make the gnome smaller than the woman. I don't know if that will work. Oh, geez. Well, I mean, if he was trying to hit on a human, this would be more accurate, but I'm getting frustrated, man. Let's try one more time. I don't think it wants to work with me today. It's because I'm trying to make a video. A lot of times this does take a really long time. But today it's just being absolutely terrible. All right, now I said slightly smaller, so he's equal in size to the woman. Because right now he's just like a hulking thing. This might be the best I get. I don't know. I might just use this. Maybe I could use this, but then just say, make the bearded guy slightly taller, but not taller than the woman. Let's see what it does with that. This is why sometimes I'll quietly grumble to myself when people say that people that use AI do no work. It could take you days to get something just right. And I know it's not quite the same thing as doing it yourself and everything. Again, I'm not going to try to argue that in the slightest. It's not just like you write down 2 or 3 words and poof, you have a perfect thing. A lot of times it's hot garbage. We are getting closer. I think I'm gonna just accept this and go with it. So we're gonna download this one. So let's say we're ready to make our video. You could click over here and you could go to image and select image to video. There we go. Once you've selected image to video, there's a bunch of different models you can go and use, and you see they all cost some kind of money. There isn't a single one of these that is absolutely free. They all use tokens. That's what the little stack of green is on the right. That little green icon, it represents money. A lot of times Grok ends up being one of the cheaper ones that usually gives you consistent stuff. But I've used a few of the other ones too to get some decent results. But considering I don't want to be spending tons and tons of credits, I'm just going to go here with the Grok Imagine Private. So we're going to start off with this image here, and I'm just going to type in something pretty simple, like gnome is walking in front of medieval city gates, and that's about it. So I said he's walking in front of city gates when he notices something in the distance. Let's see what it gives us. It's going to cost 44 credits. We also want to check here. We want to make sure that you could set different times to this. I'm going to keep it at 5 seconds. Aspect ratio, we're going to keep it auto. And 720p is fine. You could go lower, and that would lower your cost. But I usually go 720 because it does look nicer. And that's it. You could add more variations, but I don't think I want to spend extra. I'm assuming if you go down in quality, like the 420, you would have it cost less. Because, of course, a higher resolution video is going to cost you less, or a higher resolution is going to cost you more than a low res video. So one thing you could always do if you're waiting for something to work, create a new tab, and then if you want to, you can see if it'll be willing to start working on your second clip so you're not waiting too long. And I do want to start a second clip, and that's going to be this one where the gnome and the lady are talking. So this first prompt, I'm just going to say a gnome magician is talking to a pretty halfling woman. He is trying to flirt, but she is not interested. We'll see what we get here. This is going to use another 44 credits, and it just is going to go with the Grok model again. While that is cooking, I'm going to head back to the first tab to see what the progress is on that. Okay, it looks like it has completed. I'm going to hit play and see what we have. Okay, so that's not bad. It's very short, which is why a lot of times in my videos you'll see a lot of short things that aren't always related. Now, what I could do here is I could download this and then take this frame and I can try to make an image of this final frame and then use that for the starting frame of another video clip. So we're going to click on the download here. I would always advise just create a folder for each new project. It's going to make everything so much easier. and it'll help you keep things organized. Okay, so this here is Wondershare Filmora. It's where I edit all my stuff. You'll see I already populated it with a couple of things. Like here's the song file, and here is the clip of Fez DJing, which I think I might use in this video too, just for the hell of it. It was used in the intro to the first video, and then here is the clip we just made. So we're gonna pull this down here, and we're going to say keep project settings of 25 frames per second, and then we're going to try to get this to play. There's plenty of videos out there that show you how to use the software. If you want me to make a video showing how I use it, I might be able to make one at some point, but for now I'm just going to rush through this because otherwise I'll be here all night long. So I want to take the last frame. I'm going to select snapshot, and I'm going to hit OK. So now I made a snapshot of this image that I can upload and request another video be made that will go with that. All right, I found it. So we have the image, which is the last frame. I'm going to pretty much put the same prompt as before. It's going to cost us, unfortunately, another 44. So it's a thing. Let's hit create. Let's also go to the other video. I'm sure that's done by now. Hit play.
My dear, your beauty rivals the stars.
I'm not interested, sir.
Wancho, please stop. My dear, your beauty rivals the stars.
I'm not interested, sir.
Wancho, please stop.
What was that? What does he say at
My
the
dear,
end?
your beauty rivals the stars.
I'm not interested, sir.
Wancho, please stop.
So weird. Oh man. All right. You know what? I think I'm going to try this again a little bit longer. So I'm going to put this up here. We're going to use the same prompt. I'm going to change it a little bit. I think I'm also going to actually be willing to spend a little more, make it a little longer. This one's going to cost 89 credits. But considering it wasn't bad, I just don't know what the heck he did there at the end. So we're going to hit create. And let's see here. What does it do? Okay. Well, he looks lost. He looks lost and it's goofy, but hey, that's fine. I often feel lost everywhere I go. So that's that. And I do think I have another idea for another video clip. It's supposed to be goofy and happy, like a happy song that we made. So I'm going to say similar prompt. I'm just going to say, well, actually, a gnome magician dances with a pretty halfling woman. So yeah, they're just gonna start dancing, man. That's what's gonna happen. And I think let's go 10 seconds with this one too, because the short ones aren't quite doing justice. And let's hope it's nice and it doesn't. And you're gonna say, well, Fez, you screwed up. There's sound in these. Yeah, and that's fine because I could always use the ones with sound for something else. And then what I do is for the music video, I just mute the sound on the video clips. A lot of the video clips I use in a lot of the videos have sound these days. My old ones didn't, but you remember some of my older ones, the video and the quality and stuff, it wasn't great. It's come a long way. All right, so let's see this one now.
My dear, your beauty rivals the stars.
Oh, really?
Indeed, let me show you a little magic.
You're quite the charmer.
So, what do you say?
No way.
Okay, I kind of like that. That was cute. You're quite the charmer. Oh, okay. It almost looks like they're hitting it off, man. And yeah, and here in the close up of the face, yeah, she almost looks like a halfling, man. I'm good with that. And the other one's loading. So I think this is gonna come out pretty good. I'm feeling all right about it so far. We just have to wait for this last one here to load, or not to load, but to finish rendering. All right, it looks like it's done. Let's hit play.
My dear, shall we dance?
I would love to.
Then let the magic begin.
It's beautiful.
Oh, she has magic now too? Okay. That was goofy, but I guess it's gonna have to do. I'm not a big fan of when it almost makes two separate clips and just splices them together. Cause that I could have done that. I could have made two separate clips myself, but that's whatever. That's fine, I guess. Okay, now we have our clips and everything. We have our music. Let's put the music in. And I want to try to find where it naturally ends, which I think it's here, because it dips and it goes silent. Yeah, and that's where we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it there. So that way, it's a normal song that lasts about 2 minutes and 14 seconds, right? It's not going to be all nuts. And instead of having to lower the volume of in each individual clip, I could just click here, mute. So you hit mute and you're automatically muting everything that is there. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to slow this down for a dramatic effect and just to, make it last longer. I could slow it down even a little more. There we go. Now, I have some stills here that I thought I could possibly make use of.
My dear, shall we dance? My dear, your beauty rival.
Okay, I think this one was the one that was right. They blend together. So let's slow this one down a little bit too.
I'm a gnome mage, and I don't have a care.
What I might try to do is
My dear, your beauty rivals the stars.
one of these
Oh,
where
really?
Indeed, let me show you a little magic.
there was a close up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and we're gonna put this down here because I want to get one of these close-ups of her, and that's excellent. So we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna crop out a little bit of gnome that's there. So crop and zoom. This is a very handy tool. I'm going to use this to crop out the gnome cropping, and we're going to hit the snapshot button. So now we got a snapshot of just the woman, and then we're going to go back to our AI video, and we're going to put just her in there and make just a short clip with just her, because that's going to be where he notices her, right, from a distance. So it says, a pretty halfling woman standing by medieval city gates, a gentle breeze blows through her hair, she smiles warmly. We don't need this to be 10 seconds long. We could go back to 5 seconds. If it's not quite enough for what I want to do, I could always slow it down a little bit. So we're back down to only spending 44 tokens for that. All right, here it is. Okay, that works. Let's download that. And we'll go back to our Wondershare Filmora.
Trophy when you came along.
All right, we're going to slap that down there.
Now my
Oh, we want to delete this because, yeah, I was just using that to get the face. That's like premature.
I don't have a care. At least I did until I saw you standing there.
Wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's the still image. Yeah. Where's the video? There's the video. I didn't put the video in yet. All right.
At least I did until I saw you.
So I think I want to stretch this one out just a tiny bit so they bump into each other. Oh shit. Okay. I think that'll work.
Care. At least I did until I saw you standing there. I was looking for a trade skill trophy when you came along.
Okay, this one could actually be sped up a tiny bit, or I might clip it.
Looking for a
There we go. So let's see.
At least I did until I saw you standing there. I was looking for.
What I think I want to do too is I want to add some zoom to this. So we go over here to pan and zoom. Here is the end result. We don't want to be in too much into her face. But I think it'd be cool to be, you know, kind of zoom in a little bit because it's supposed to be this effect, you know?
At least I did until I saw you standing
There we go.
I was looking for a trade skill trophy when you came along. Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song.
Here's where I can almost use like a musician or something. And you've probably noticed me do this before, where sometimes I will reuse an AI video clip from something I made in the past. And again, because the stuff isn't free, I will do it sometimes. And I could almost just use like a short video of someone playing music or guitar or something during that clip. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, you know, but unfortunately, as for all my talk of being organized or saying you should get organized or be organized with your stuff, I am not organized at all. So a lot of times it takes me a really long time to find what I'm actually looking for. All right, I found a good one. So I think I'm going to use this clip here. This is I used this once before. It's just like a elven looking person playing a violin. We're going to go to crop and zoom just because I want to make sure it's set properly at 16.9 ratio. That way there aren't any black bars anywhere. I think we're also going to go back to crop and zoom because we're going to go to pan. And I think what I'm going to do is this time start a little closer and then pan out just to give it a little bit of movement.
Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song.
I might slow that down. That's too much. All right. I think I want to have the dance part here.
My dear, shall we dance?
Like, yeah, there we go.
Oh, Boobly Diggs, you stole my heart. Now my spells just fall apart. Can't concentrate, you're in my head. Can't concentrate.
All right.
As I sing this little song.
I think this is going to be another job for the zoom. And we're going to start closer and zoom out.
Oh, Boobly Diggs, you stole my heart. Now my spells just fall apart. Can't concentrate, you're in my head.
You know what? I think I want to do some camera goofery over here where I'm gonna make this less like kind of transparent video. I know there's a way to make it less opaque. I don't know if I've done that before. Okay, I found it after much searching and stuff. I found it finally. All right. So what I wanted to do is stacking two video clips on top of each other, and so they're both going to show through. What I might even do is not have that clip totally there. Okay. Okay, that doesn't exactly work either, because you could see the well, wait, because there's this masking thing. I'm just trying stuff, folks, before you say, what the hell is he doing? I don't know. I could either do it that way, where she's kind of like almost like a thought balloon. What I might even be able to do is if I go here under stickers, type in word. It'd help if I put the R there.
Controls attack, I'll end up dead.
Okay, here's what I want. Word balloons or thought bubbles.
You made me wait.
But I don't see one that I can currently really use.
Guess I'll have to master my spell.
Okay, I found one. I found one that I like. All right, we're gonna go over here to the thing, and was it this one? No, I think it was this one. All right, so we're gonna pull this down. And what the heck? Oh, right. All right. So then it'll be him there, and then we'll have the thought balloon show up. We just have to adjust it in size and stuff, and then we have to adjust this to be the right size and everything to sort of fit in that balloon. And we'll lower the opacity, go under video, basic opacity, and I don't know, let's just see if it looks like anything. Problem is, it almost needs to be like behind them. Alright, let's try this. I wonder if we can we flip that? Okay, we can. Flip that, put it as far away from as possible. Maybe try to turn it a little bit. There's a way to turn stuff. There we go. I just want to make it look like it's actually, oh crap. I did it again. All right. I don't know. I think I might try one of these different ones. Just because of the way that one is, it's just shaped a little too weird. I'll either use this one. This one's I kind of like the way that one looks. And I forget, please bear with me because I forget the controls on this. Right, here's the little spinny thing. And let's try to smosh it a little bit, make it a little more round-ish. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh. Yeah, she needs to show up after the balloon. I kind of like that. I mean, I know it's kind of goofy, but it's kind of supposed to be, man. I'm having fun with this, so stop judging me. But yeah, so you do that word balloon thing with stickers. Let's have the musician again for a little bit. Remember, we want to go to zoom crop. Make sure that the ratio is correct. Gets rid of them little bars.
All I wanted was one date.
My dear, your beauty rivals the stars.
Oh, really?
Indeed, let me show you a little magic.
Okay, here is where he's asking for the date, so.
All I wanted was one date, but you said no. You made me wait. Cool in my heels like it was fate. Guess I'll have to master.
And here is where we're gonna have DJ Wobblecock.
Like it was fate. Guess I'll have to master.
I think it's coming along. I'm having fun with this.
You silly gnome.
Okay, so the part where it's the chick singing, I want to have her there. So maybe what I'll do is I'll extend the DJ thing moment by slowing it down a little bit. Speed. One thing I wish we could do is instead of going to the speed thing, is that if we could just stretch it out so it's exactly as long as it needs to be, you know? There's a lot of guesswork, at least for me. 'Cause I don't know how to make it better.
My spell casting abilities.
You silly gnome, it's not my fault. You fell for me 'cause you got caught.
Alright, I might slow the speed down a little bit on that. That's too much. And we'll add some zoom. Right click, go to crop and zoom, and then we go to pan and zoom. And you know what? Let's try to get funky here. We'll do a little bit of this. Wait, I want to start there and go to the right. What's the difference? I don't frickin' know. I just know what I'm looking for here.
You silly gnome, it's not my fault. You fell for me 'cause
See,
you
it adds a
got
little
caught.
motion.
Gazing in my halfling eyes.
All right, a little more wandering fez.
Caught. Gazing in my halfling eyes while I was dreaming of some jum pie.
You know, it almost feels like I should have a little more of her in there. So here's something that I can do. I don't like to do this because I feel like it's ultra cheesy. But you can highlight something you hit Control-C, copy, so you get exactly the same everything, and then go under video, and then just hit speed reverse. So here we go. It'll seem like one long seamless thing, kinda. That's the hope anyway. Oh wait. Let's we gotta fix the crop and pan thing. Alright, let's see now. I mean, it's a little bit janky.
I'm a gnome mage, and I don't have a care. At least I didn't.
My dear, your beauty rivals the stars.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
Alright, we can have them dancing again a little bit here. We're getting close to the end.
Until I saw you standing. At least I did until I saw you.
Here is where I might use sort of a transition effect, because I don't know, I feel like the transition there is a little bit too much. So let's go with this one. I like that. I've used this one a lot. Yeah, see, that kind of smooths it out a little bit.
Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song.
Let's have some more of the musician here.
Now my hands are sweaty.
All right, we got to make sure we got the right thing, and let's maybe give it a little bit of motion. Too much. Oh, there we go. That's good enough.
Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song.
All right, we're on the home stretch, man. We're getting close to the end. I hope this is helpful so far, and it's not a disappointment. Because you know, it is what it is, and I only have so many resources. If I had more, it could be better. I don't know how some folks do some of these videos that they do.
Now my spells just fall apart. Can't concentrate, you're in my head. When trolls attack, I'll end up dead.
And let's finish it out with the DJ dance party. I think that'll be fun. Alrighty, I don't know, I like it. Let's we'll play it in its entirety here, and see how it looks. Let me make sure I'm on the right thing too. All right, we'll go full screen. No, I guess I have to. There we go. All right. Let's take a look at it. I don't know why that stupid bar is at the bottom. That's annoying.
At least I did until I saw you standing there. I was looking for a trade skill trophy when you came along. Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song. Oh, Boobly Diggs, you stole my heart. Now my spells just
This is way cuter than it deserves to be.
when trolls attack, but you said no. You made me wait, cooling my heels like it was fate. Guess I'll have to master my spell casting ability.
Random DJ party.
It's not my fault. You fell for me 'cause you got caught gazing in my halfling eyes while I was dreaming.
I don't love this transaction. I might have to do something about it. It's a little too much.
At least I didn't till I saw you standing there. I was looking for a trade.
But for the most part so far, I think it came out okay. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing before I end the video that I have not really shown yet. So let's I'm pretty happy with that for the most part. In some of my videos, especially in part 1, I had little characters kind of dancing around and stuff, and I kind of want to show you what that is. So if you go up here under stickers and you just type in dancing or dance. So there's all kinds of stickers that you can use and just drag and drop, and then you can sort of maneuver them and they will dance around. They're just pre-made animated things. There's all kinds of them, and you could kind of add them to your video. That looks like an Elvis. It's something that I might use if I'm not really making like a whole video, but I want it to have some movement. Like, see, dancing bunny. I think I used that in my previous one. So that's something that you could do. There's all kinds of themes. I don't really want to plug software, but I really do like using this tool. Wondershare does have a lot of good stuff. There's themes like, for example, Halloween. Oh, that's creepy. Here, let's look at that spider. So yeah, you can add a whole lot to your videos with that as well. It's like pre-animated things. There's a lot of spooky looking transitions as well. Like if I want to, I can put like a bat's transition, which I've used in some of my videos. And so you see it just transitions with bats flying, which is pretty cool. Another one that I like using is the fire transition. And it, instead of just, you know, 2 clips going, you can do that. But let's get back to the one issue I do have here with this video, and that was the clip where her face is just up there for too long.
Silly gnome, it's not my fault. You fell for me 'cause you got caught.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use a different thing here. Oh, how about this part? I'm gonna go to the part where it zooms to her. I'm gonna cut this, remove that, and then we'll try to extend that a tiny bit.
In my halfling eyes while I was dreaming of some.
Okay, I can probably make it a little shorter or longer. We'll go 0.68, and then what I'll do is, what's this at? That can be 0.69, and then we'll extend this just a tiny bit, so that way I'm not dragging those out way too much. This could be, and I think that's gonna make it all fit perfectly. All right, let's take a look at it.
Like it was fate, guess I'll have to master my spell casting abilities.
You silly gnome, it's not my fault. You fell for me 'cause you got caught gazing in my halfling eyes while I was dreaming of some
This is so much
jungle
better.
life.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I don't have a care.
Yeah, before it was just, it was, yeah, it's too much. Too much of one
I was looking
shot.
for a trade skill trophy when you came along. Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song.
Much happier with this now.
Ugly digs, you stole my heart.
Now my spells just fall apart.
Can't concentrate, you're in my head.
When trolls attack, I'll end up dead.
That is it. That is how I make a video, a music video. One thing I could still add if I want to, I can go over here to titles. I can drop in a title, and sometimes there's some pretty cool titles. What I do want to do is I want to try to remember what I named this song. Strange Gnome Love is what I originally called it. I don't know about that. I almost rather just call it like Stolen Heart or something. I know it's sappy, but hey, doesn't that sound more like it? Because that's like the chorus line, "Oh boobly digs, you stole my heart." And there's a lot of different ways that you can have your titles. I'm just gonna try to go with something kind of simple. Let's just go with the basic title here. And we're going to put Stolen Heart. And I guess I could try to look for a more fitting font. Something a little more reminiscent of fantasy. Or at least that just sticks out a little better. Some of these are just a little too plain. Right, there was one that was kind of like that I kind of liked just now. Well, I guess I lost it. I kind of like this one. It's a little fancier. I will try to use a larger font size for it. There we go. Be really obnoxious and go 150. I think something like that. There's all these pretty cool presets that you can play with here. There's a lot of these that look great. Just trying to find one that I like, that fits the whole theme and everything. I don't know, I kind of like this one. I think it blends in well without being unlegible, right? I think I'm spelling this correctly. There's always the possibility that I'm not. So that's going to suck if I'm not. But anyway, so there it is. You hit play. Let's, yeah, there we go. It shows up. Music starts playing. Alright, happy with it. Now all we have to do is finish the thing. So we hit export. And you want to make sure when you're exporting, if you're using this software, format MP4. There's different kinds of formats too that you can do. I usually just stick with MP4. You want to make sure that your resolution is decent. Quality is set to medium. I might make it high. It's not a very long song, so it's not going to take up a ton of memory. You can always adjust things. I think sometimes after updates, the settings will reset to lower settings. You can also do auto reframe, auto highlights, and stuff like that. Or advanced compression. I don't mess with that. I'm fine with it as it is. And then you just hit export, and then it will start rendering and exporting your file. And you could see it's doing it pretty quickly for like a 2.5 minute video. It doesn't take very long at all. And then you will have your finished video that you can upload to YouTube. So that's it, man. This particular video of me making the music video is going to take hours to edit because I took hours to record it because of all the stuff. So I will try to get it done and edited as soon as I can. I hope you found this helpful in some way. If it did, please leave a thumbs up. If not, I'm sorry.
Don't forget to hit that like button, guys.
You know, if you think other people might enjoy it, you can share it as well. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
And I don't have a care. At least I didn't till I saw you standing there. I was looking for a trade skill trophy when you came along. Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song.
Oh, Boobly Diggs, you stole my heart.
Now my spells just fall apart.
Can't concentrate, you're in my head.
When trolls attack, I'll end up dead. All I wanted was one date, but you said no. You made me wait. Cool in my heels like it was fate. Guess I'll have to master my spell casting abilities.
You silly gnome, it's not my fault. You fell for me 'cause you got caught gazing in my halfling eyes while I was dreaming of some jum pie.
I'm a gnome mage, and I don't have a care. At least I didn't till I saw you standing there. I was looking for a trade skill trophy when you came along. Now my hands are sweaty as I sing this little song.